Hello there, Virgo. How are you today? Welcome. If you are new here, thank you for coming here. Welcome to our little tribe. Now, these are timeless readings, so remember to take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else, and trust that your intuition sent you here, because there is a message here in today's reading that you're supposed to receive so you can apply it to your current situation. Okay, so, and also I love to read comments, so thank you to you guys who leave comments, because it lets me know that we're connecting. Okay, so thank you for leaving your comments. I really appreciate it, and if you'd like to claim this reading, that's great too. All right, we've got the Moon card here. So aren't these cards beautiful? Anyways, the Moon card is all about you trusting your intuition. Okay, this has been a theme here with you, and that you really have to go within, and that no matter how hard it is for you right now, because things aren't as clear to you, like it's not revealing itself, you don't quite know what's next, what to do next. Trust your intuition, and it's going to lead you to the right path. I love that. I love that we're opening with the Moon card, because that tells me that this is the theme for you right now, is to trust your intuition. Go deep within. Don't be afraid to go deep. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups, again, another wonderful card. This is wish fulfillment. You can't get any better, right? So here's the thing. You're trusting your intuition, and now you have wish fulfillment, right? You're working towards this. This is what's coming your way. You feel renewed. You are content. Something here is creating emotional satisfaction, whatever it is. Do more of it. If you're around somebody who's really fulfilling that, they might be the right person for you. Page of Cups, another one. Another Cups card. So you're leading off really here with something about your emotions. That's going to be the theme here. It's all about your emotional fulfillment. You may be offered something that is going to kind of open up that part of you, you know, that passion project, for example. Something is going to come your way that is emotionally moving, and you're going to be able to start something new, because whatever that is, it's really striking that you know, a lot of the deeper feelings, and it feels pretty good. The other thing is you may be receiving an apology. If you were in a conflict with someone, you may be receiving an apology. However, Virgo, don't dwell on that, right? Move on, keep moving. When someone hurts you, don't wait for their apology, because it doesn't matter. You just have to forgive the situation. You have to keep moving forward, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? We're supposed to continue on our journey, not sit there and wait for that apology that may or may not come, because we can't control what other people do, ever. We can only control ourselves. 7 of Wands. Are you in a position where you feel like you got to push people away, or keep them at a distance, create boundaries? The other thing is you may be in a situation where you're feeling a little defensive, where you're having to protect yourself or your position. So something here in the recent past has kind of, you know, put you in that position, and now you've established those boundaries, and you're much happier for it, of course. Who wouldn't be, right? If somebody was taking advantage of you. Page of Pentacles, another page. So this is new beginnings. So if you're starting a new business, so here's the thing. I feel as though you have been given an opportunity to start something new, and not just new, but something that is really just very emotionally fulfilling for you. So if you have quit your job, or you have been given an opportunity to start a side hustle, maybe you're starting a YouTube channel, but you're doing something that you are really very enamored with, it's going to come out in your favor here. It's not even going to seem like work to you, right? If you decide, oh, I like to make bracelets or something like that, I want to sell them, and I love to create jewelry. There you go, right? Here's your opportunity, and it's going to work out in your favor. Temperance. Now, Virgo, because you do work hard, and if you are starting this new venture here, make sure you create balance, moderation. Don't forget to take care of yourself, okay? You have a path. You already know the path, but know that you've got divine protection. That if you come at this, if you have a passion project, or if you're starting a new relationship, right? Something like that, or even a new job, come at it from your authentic self, so that you end up with divine protection, and also trust that the universe has something wonderful for you. It makes life much easier to live when you just kind of, you know, come at things from your highest and most authentic self. 4 of Swords. If you're having to work so hard, right, at this new job, new venture, if you're going to school and you're really applying yourself, don't forget to take a break. Again, get in touch with your intuition, your higher self, so that you aren't, you know, you aren't feeling lost, because that's why things aren't as illuminated for us, right, with the Moon card, because we're not taking that rest. We're not taking the time to meditate. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, slow down. Slow down. You've got this Temperance card here. Slow down. And then you've got the 4 of Swords. Yeah, slow it down. Your mind is racing. You think really fast. You're a quick thinker. 10 of Pentacles, another 10 of Pentacles. This is about generational wealth, abundance, stability, legacies, and this is that stability that you crave. So here, so far, look at this. You've got your 9 of Cups, overall energy here, and you've got your passion, this emotionally moving opportunity to create this abundance. Love it. Wow. King of Pentacles, again, a card of abundance. You're going to be the leader. You're going to be the leader of whatever it is. If this is a new business venture, you're going to lead, and it's going to be very abundant. Look at that. And it's going to provide that security that you've been looking for. If you've lost a lot of money or you've been released from your previous job, know that your skill, because Virgos love to master their skills, it's going to pay off. Look at that, King of Pentacles. It's going to provide a lot of security and stability for you. I love it. I love it. The World. So whatever it is in the past, that journey, that hurt from the Tower moment, the thing that flipped your world upside down to cause you to start something new or see yourself in a different way, you've come to that completion. You're going to have emotional closure so you can start and take that leap for the next adventure, next journey, right? Because you've had that major transformation. You're going to have to, if you haven't learned the lesson from like the 10 of Swords, it's time. Look at that, Ace of Swords. This is, again, new ideas, that you're receiving clarity. You know the direction you're supposed to go. You may be receiving new ideas. This is the start of something great. Now that you've finished this journey here and you've learned, you've had your emotional closure, you've got something great. This is also a card of victory. So this endeavor that you are taking on here, it's going to work out in your favor. It's going to work out in your favor. You've got all these cards here. Just remember to create balance. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. 2 of Swords, you're going to have to make some decisions. What is that decision? Right? What is that decision? And so here, because this is such a heavy decision, once again, you're being told to trust your gut. Go within. Don't be afraid to go within. Don't forget to ask for help from the divine, from your higher self, so that you can make the right decision here for yourself. 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. Make a decision. Make a decision. The 2 of Pentacles is juggling this or that, right? Should I do this? Should I do that? Right? So you may be at a point right now in your life where you're feeling like, I don't know which way to go. I really love what I want to do here. I mean, I want to make clay beads and sell them on Etsy, for example, or clay pots and sell them on Etsy, but I'm not sure I can do it. I'm really afraid. Well, here universe is saying, no, you know, if you trust your gut, you know that you're going to be great at it because you're going to put so much effort and work into it. So, but you're at a point, you're kind of at a crossroads right now, and you have really big decisions to make, and universe is saying, please trust your gut, trust your instincts. You know, you already know what you need to do. You just need to verbalize it, I guess. Yeah, 6 of Cups, look at that. So 6 of Cups, you may be, reminiscing. You may be spending time with people from the past, spending time with family, or reminiscing about, the old life or your childhood days, things that kind of bring you that love, that nostalgia. 5 of Swords. So here's the thing. You may have conflict, right? You may have conflict here where you feel as though you need to win, winning at all costs. Be aware, Virgo. You don't need all of these swords, right? You don't have to take all the swords. You can compromise. You can find new ways to communicate with others so that you don't have to bring your energy level down. Because anytime you participate in noise and chaos like this, it just brings your energy down, and that's not good for you, right? You always want to stay in the highest energy possible. Ace of Pentacles, another new beginning here. You are really being presented with new opportunities for new beginnings here. You just have to make that decision because you're going this or that. I don't know which one I should do. But look, you've got, whoa, so many new opportunities here coming your way. Beautiful opportunities too, because it's really moving. It's moving you. The Death card. So just like I said earlier, the transformation, the Death card. I love it. I like it when I can connect with your cards because that means that these messages truly are for you, Virgo. The Fool. Yeah, you're ready to start something new. Yeah, so if you are starting a new business venture, look at that. You've got the Fool card. Yeah, I have no doubts that you would put all of your might, all of your fight into, if you're starting a business, you're going to do so well, Virgo, because you're stable, you're dependable, you're very reliable. And I mean, it's going to work out in your favor. The 10 of Pentacles, I don't know if I mentioned, this is the Virgo card. This is a Virgo card. So yeah, I mean, my goodness, everything is really like working in your favor here. It's kind of telling you it's okay. Take that next step because everything is working out in your favor. Everything looks really good. I'm surprised you didn't get the Sun card. The Lovers. Yeah, you're committing. If this is a relationship reading, yeah, you're getting something new here, and you're just deciding whether or not to jump into this or make that commitment to this new individual that you feel spiritually connected with. But here's the other thing. The Lover's card is about commitment, so it doesn't necessarily have to be you committing to another human or something else. It could be person, place, or thing. You could be committing to your new business. You could be committing to yourself after all of the upheavals you've been through. You may be recommitting and saying to yourself, look, it's time for me to take care of myself because I've neglected myself for so long. And that's okay. 8 of Wands tells me you may receive a message here, but this is also very focused energy, which is excellent if you are truly trying to start a new business here. 8 of Wands, if you are in a new relationship, if you committed to someone, you may be moving a little bit fast. Okay, but you have a lot of clarity here. I think you know exactly what you need to do, Virgo. I think you know, and you're waiting for me to tell you what to do. But I think you already know. You already know what to do. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts. Try to meditate also. You know, I meditate before I do your readings. That's why I'm able to kind of be open to what comes in. So I end up calling out the cards before they show up. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yeah, you know, you're going to have to go within. Do a little bit of shadow work, right? And once you've completed the shadow work, everything is going to go so much smoother. Track down your fears and desires. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Yeah, believe that you've got the divine protection that you've always had. Believe in that, because that's what's going to, you know, it's like co-creating with spirit, right? Lord, take charge with authority. I have no doubts that you will take charge because you've got the King of Pentacles here, right? You're going to be in a position of leadership. You're going to take all that momentum. Oh, one more. Let's do this. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. So that's like the Knight of Wands for me, right? This is you not quitting. This is you fighting for what you believe in, fighting for yourself, fighting to get, you know, your 10 of Pentacles, your 9 of Cups, right? Fighting for yourself. Don't give up. She-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yeah. I think you've been very conservative, Virgo. You like to be very conservative, and you're afraid to take these new beginnings, new steps for new beginnings here. So universe is saying, it's okay, let loose, right? Get in touch with your higher self, and you'll find your answers. All right, Virgo, thank you again for being here. I love all of your comments. I really, really appreciate it. I try to answer them as soon as I can. I'll talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe and share this reading with others. And if you'd like to claim it, you're welcome to. All right, I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.